Here's what Shopify doesn't tell you about their pricing. The monthly fee is just the beginning. After analyzing dozens of successful stores, I found many store owners end up paying hundreds each month on apps, themes, and tools they think they need. But what if I told you there's a starter case that needed under $100 to validate demand? I'll walk you through 3 real examples, from a $5 starter plan to a first real store on a basic to scaling on advanced, and show you exactly where your money should go. But first, you need to understand why most store owners waste thousands on the wrong things. I'm Darian, founder of Skuology, and we've run tests across more than 50 stores and used lessons from $100 million in generated revenue. Many clients see consistent uplifts in the 20 to 50% range, and that's what we commonly observe when we get the fundamentals right. Here's the frustrating reality. Most store owners waste thousands on agencies who move buttons around and call it optimization. After years of watching clients get burned by expensive agency work, I created the baseline framework, a complete conversion system using data from all those client wins, which means you don't need a full agency retainer to get the same conversion elements. You need the right sections and process. Now, let's see how this fits your actual Shopify budget, starting with the most basic option. The $5 starter plan sounds too good to be true, and in some ways it is. You get basic payment processing and social selling tools, but starter is social first and limited compared with a full storefront. It's for selling via social links, and it isn't a substitute for a full SEO-friendly store or multi-page site. Here's what you actually get for $5. The ability to sell through social media posts and direct messages. That's all. Think of it like having a cash register but no storefront. This works perfectly for product creators who already have social following. Someone making handmade jewelry can tag products in Instagram posts, and when someone clicks, they go straight to a simple checkout page. The sale happens through Instagram or Facebook, not a traditional website. But here's where it breaks down. If you need customers to discover you through Google searches, or if you want to build a brand beyond social media, this plan won't work. You can't optimize for search engines when you don't have the actual web pages. You can't create the browsing experience that converts cold traffic. Let's break down the real monthly costs. The plan itself is $5. You'll want your own domain instead of using Shopify's generic link, which is a small annual cost, about $10 to $20 per year. Since the plan includes basic features, you don't need additional apps yet. Total monthly cost, roughly $6 to $7 when you factor in the domain. This pricing makes the starter plan perfect for validation. Instead of spending hundreds setting up the store before you know if people want your products, you test demand through social channels first. You learn which products sell, which posts convert, and how much people will pay, essentially running market research while making money. Here's your upgrade trigger. When you consistently have repeatable revenue that will cover the basic plan and essential apps, it's time to move up. At that point, you've proven demand exists and you have revenue to invest in a proper store setup. You're not guessing anymore, you're scaling what already works. The starter plan isn't really a store, it's a smart validation tool. Think of it like testing your recipe at a farmer's market before opening a restaurant. You learn what customers want without the overhead of a full operation. This approach saves hundreds in setup costs and prevents common mistakes of building elaborate stores for products nobody wants. Also avoid the trap of spending months perfecting a website design when you should be focusing on whether people actually buy your products. Social selling forces you to focus on the fundamentals: product quality, pricing, and customer communication. But once you're ready for a real store that can handle traffic from multiple sources and provide a complete shopping experience, that's when the real spending decisions begin. Basic Shopify plan at $29 is where most successful stores actually start and where the hidden costs begin to stack up fast. When you move from social selling to a real website, you're not just paying more for Shopify, you're entering a completely different cost structure. Let's look at someone who just made this jump. The store owner launched a fitness supplement brand and upgraded to the basic Shopify plan. His monthly fee jumped from $5 to $29, but that turned out to be just the beginning of his spending surprises. The basic Shopify plan gives you everything you need for a functioning store, unlimited products, 24/7 support, and all the core e-commerce features. You can process orders, manage inventory, and customize your checkout process. But here's what Shopify doesn't include: the apps that make your store actually competitive. Within his first week, this supplement brand owner realized he needed essential apps. Expect essential apps to add several dozen to a few $100s per month depending on needs. Common categories are email marketing, reviews like Lookstyle, review widgets or Judge Me, and inventory management tools. That's where the real monthly costs start adding up before he even thought about the design. Now, let's talk themes, because this decision impacts both your upfront and ongoing costs. Shopify offers free themes that work perfectly fine, but they look generic. Premium themes cost between $100 and $500 upfront, but they're not designed specifically for conversion optimization or brand differentiation. Many merchants start with free themes, then upgrade if conversion lift justifies it. Here's where most store owners make expensive mistakes. Developers and agencies quoted this supplement brand owner between $3,000 and $8,000 for custom sections and conversion rate optimization improvements. These quotes included monthly retainers for ongoing tweaks and updates. Instead, he found a smarter approach using one-time premium sections. For $10 each, he could add professionally designed product pages, testimonial sections, and homepage layouts without any monthly fees. 6 premium sections cost him $60 in total instead of $1,000 agency work. Baseline premium sections offer this exact alternative to agency retainers, saving thousands versus ongoing monthly fees. Think of premium sections like buying furniture instead of hiring an interior designer. You get professional results without the ongoing relationship costs. The sections install with simple clicks, no coding required, and you own them permanently. Let's calculate his real monthly total. $29 for the Shopify plan, plus an estimate $30 to $100 monthly for essential apps, plus negligible monthly domain costs. That puts his monthly range around $110 to $180, far less than he expected based on agency quotes. The one-time section purchases save serious money over time instead of paying agencies thousands over 6 months. He spent $60 once and got conversion optimized sections immediately. That's thousands in savings compared to agency retainers. The math works because agencies charge for their time, relationship, and ongoing management, and premium sections give you their end results without the process overhead. You're buying the finished product instead of the service to create it. The $29 plan works when you know which costs are essential versus which ones are marketing fluff. Essential costs include your core apps for email, reviews, and inventory. Everything else should be evaluated on direct revenue impact, not features that sound impressive. But when your monthly revenue starts hitting serious numbers, the cost equation changes completely. That's where the advanced Shopify plan becomes essential. At this revenue level, your focus shifts from do-it-yourself cost management to strategic investments in lower fees, better tooling, and actionable data. Here's what happens to a skincare brand at $50,000 monthly revenue. She's processing roughly $1,700 in sales daily, and the advanced plan pricing becomes worth it. Advanced Shopify costs $390 month to month, or $219 monthly if billed annually. At a higher revenue, lower processing fees and advanced reporting can easily justify the higher plan cost. The fee structure and reporting value often offset the extra monthly cost. Now let's break down her scaling app stack. Because at this revenue level, basic tools don't cut it anymore. At scale, merchants commonly pay several $100s per month for advanced automation, subscription management, and analytics. These are category examples, and costs add up. Her monthly app expenses easily hit the $300 range for the sophisticated tools that high-revenue stores require. Here's where the premium team investment makes complete sense. She spent $400 upfront on a conversion-optimized team designed specifically for skincare brands. This wasn't about looking pretty, it was about psychology and user experience. The team includes trust badges, ingredient spotlight, and before-after sections that cosmetic customers expect to see. The team upgrade lifted her conversion rate significantly because it spoke directly to skincare buyers. Instead of generic product pages, she got layouts that addressed common concerns like ingredient safety and skin type compatibility. The $400 investment paid for itself within weeks through higher conversions. She also uses baseline premium sections strategically for specific optimization needs. $60 total bought her a homepage hero section designed for subscription signups and a product page layout optimized for ingredients transparency. These sections integrate perfectly with her premium theme and maintain consistent branding. Here's a complete monthly cost breakdown. $299 for advanced Shopify when billed annually, plus several $100 for essential apps, plus domain. That puts her at around $600 monthly, which sounds expensive until you factor in the processing fee advantages and reporting capabilities. The advanced plan's reporting features become crucial at this scale. Advanced reporting helps you identify high lifetime value products and customer segments. That insight is often worth the plan upgrade. She can see which products drive 80% of profits, which marketing channels bring the highest lifetime value customers, and which subscription variants have the lowest churn rate. The advanced analytics show her that customers who buy her vitamin C serum are 3 times more likely to subscribe to monthly deliveries. Without this insight, she might have focused marketing spend on her best-selling cleanser instead of the higher-value serum customers. Customer segmentation becomes powerful at this revenue level. She can create different email flows for the first-time buyers versus repeat customers. Segment by purchase history and personalized product recommendations based on the skin concerns. These advanced features don't exist on lower-level plans. At scale, the advanced plan pays for itself through processing advantages and better data insights. The reporting alone helps her optimize inventory and marketing decisions that impact thousands of dollars in revenue monthly. The key is understanding which investments actually move the needle versus the ones that just sound impressive. So stop guessing and start with the plan that matches your current revenue. Invest in proven conversion elements like our baseline framework for 10 sections, optimized themes, or essential apps, and upgrade only when data shows the lift will pay for the extra cost. Every successful store owner wishes they'd focused on conversion optimization before spending thousands on apps or agencies that they actually don't need. The baseline framework gives you that optimization without the agency costs. Join Skuology, the free e-commerce community for resources and guides, or try our baseline CRO sections app if you want conversion-ready blocks without the agencies. Link in the description. Go watch this next video to learn more about the baseline framework and how to increase conversions on your Shopify store.